So here we are again. Unless we do something about the situation that we are in, unless we change something, nothing will change except our degradation, our suffering, and our misery will continue to increase multiple folds. Because this is the fight. This is where we make our stand. I want you to realize the scope of what I'm saying. A fierce enemy of ours have waged centuries of every kind of war imaginable on his number one enemy, humanity. That entity is Satan. It continues to wage these wars on us. Everything that happens, everything bad that happens, he has influence on it. He directs it. Part of a huge intricate system that he had perfected over thousands of years to enslave humanity, to where humanity would never be able to go up against it, because that was the promise that was made, that we are better than him. And it's time right now to just use our intellect, our resources, and just become aware that we are under constant bombardment from our fiercest of enemies. And he has waged such war not only on a specific group of people, he had waged it against all of humanity. So it does us absolutely no good to fight and argue and blame these people and them people, this color or that color. He doesn't care about anything except your destruction. All colors, all breeds, all religions, everybody. He seeks our destruction. He controls everything. And it's time for us to rid ourselves of the chains that he laid upon us, intricate layers of chains to keep us down, to keep us from fighting, to never allow us to realize our potential. A million billion different intricate ways that he learned over thousands and thousands of years of enslaving us. And he had brought every tool. He had utilized every tool. He had used every mean and all means of warfare upon his enemy, humanity and humans. So, again, what can we do about it? And do you believe it? Let's say, okay, there are these people who do not believe, oh, Satan does not exist. Of course, that's exactly what he wants. But let's address that for a quick second. You are still a slave to a system that does not allow you to prosper under the way it has been designed. So even if there's no Satan, which of course there is, and he's controlling everything, you still have the incentive to go up an unfair, unjust system that is still chaining you every which way you look. If you want to think that that design and the design of that intricate system came about from nothing, like the heavens and the earth came about from nothing, then we are not here to try to change your mind. We have much better and more important things to do right now than to even discuss with you the matter, because time is limited and we have to fight back within the confines of the system, because we will not beat our enemy by going against each other. It doesn't work that way, and it should never work that way. So we are not going against each other. This is what he always wants to do. We want to do it by loving each other, understanding each other, and focusing most importantly on the very fact that our enemy is declaring war on all of us. Therefore, we have to fight him back, all of us. You understand that? It benefits you not in the least to stand aside, to go up against your people, against your fellow humans who are defending you. If you are not part of the solution, please do not be part of the problem. We don't want to do anything that is against the law or the system that is laid down, but we will, since this is a democratic country, fight back within the confines of the law. And we would not go and picket in front of Satan and demand that Satan change his ways, because Satan will not change his ways except to increase the level of torture and pain that he wants to inflict on you. So, what do? Within the confines of the system, we find the loophole that allows us to create an entity outside of the system. Such an entity, a corporation called a peopleration, is owned by the people, all the people, and no one takes out money from that corporation except to make money for the people. Instead of feeding the money to the system that directs it to Satan and an unjust system that does not benefit anyone, none of us, because it was made by our enemy, we would, within the confines of this system, find ways to slowly push against the system by implementing these companies that we are talking about. And therefore, the first block that we lay down is a company that is owned by the people, and toward the profits and money from the sale of products or services that come out of that company goes back to the people, ensuring them high paying jobs, secured jobs, a purpose, a meaning for living, unity, love, and peaceful coexistence with your fellow humans. There is no reason for us to fight. There is no reason for us to argue. We are doing this together in order to go up against our enemy, who desires nothing except to destroy us. So please Invest in your future and the future of your children and future generations. And for the future of humanity itself, humanity has never been under a more severe threat than it is right at this minute, with Satan holding all the cards in his hand, and we are slaves to the system that he had created. Thank you.